Am I excited for Gotham Knights? Nah. But that doesn't mean that there aren't things that I do enjoy about the game. Not a whole lot of things, but there's quite a couple. Because I've seen that a lot of people seem to think that I genuinely hate this game, and rightfully so, given the jokes I've made in these Gotham Knights videos, as well as the titles of my content in relation to this game. But in my videos, I've only ever joked about what they've shown us. Not once to my knowledge have I ever hated on something that I just pulled straight out of my hind end. Feel free to correct me on that if I have. But my guy, in my last video, I literally said that I think the game will either be a 6 or 7 out of 10. But some of you hater motherfuckers didn't even make it that far before you started commenting. But I'm pretty sure I've only ever joked, commented, or hated on things from this game that I've actually seen with my own 2 eyes. So any bullshit that escaped the disrespectful corridors of my mouth was well deserved. Now let's get into the goddamn list of positivity. Yes, sir. For one, the city is alive. Now, tell me that you didn't get your knickers in a twist when you realized that the city in Arkham Knight was empty, cause I know I did just a little bit, just a little bickle. Gotham Knights fixed that issue. Not only is Gotham City actually populated with NPCs, but it also seems like they can interact with the heroes if they get close enough to one of them. Such as when one of these bots told Red Hood that he was their favorite. Red Hood. Yeah, he was my favorite too. Then Gotham Knights got a hold of. Stay positive. Dude, I'm trying. But did you even see what they did to my mans? Get on with the list. Fine, whatever. The city's history takes the number 2 spot. Allow me to elaborate. The history of Gotham City is apparently going to be playing a critical role within the game, which was highlighted in a preview a while back, in which the Gotham Knights developers had showcased the fact that there are over 400 years of history in relation to their version of Gotham City. And it goes a little something like this. 5 families, had left Europe on search of new land. And they stumbled upon the soon-to-be downtrodden, crime-engulfed Black Air Force city of Gotham. Each family took control of different territories within the city, that being the Elliots, the Kanes, the Cobblepots, the Arkhams, and the Waynes. Now let me tell y'all something, I genuinely don't know why they don't make the city's history more prevalent in the gameplays and cutscenes that they show us. Cause I don't know about you, but everything that I've just stated that came from them actually sounds very interesting. The history, the lore, I like that. Oh God, give me all of that. The city is split into 5 boroughs, which belong to each of the 5 families I had mentioned, each of which are responsible for the state of the city as it is. The Waynes being responsible for technological advancements, and the Arkhams being responsible for the asylum, and so on and so forth. Do you feel me? Let's continue. Our 3rd spot in today's video goes to the level design. I mean, did you see that Mr. Freeze level? I was surprised at just how well it looked when they released that first initial gameplay walkthrough with Batgirl and Robin, because that thing was looking cold, real tasty. Pun intended? Maybe. Even when Batgirl was being shown in one of the more recent gameplay videos. You remember? The one with the absolutely horrendous voice lines? Like smashy, smashy, smash, smash, and that lawnmower BS?
Smashy, smashy, smash, smash, smashy. You burn now, grass. No one will mow you ever again.
My apologies, I'll stay positive. The buildings that Barbara Gordon was exploring were actually pretty well decorated. If there's one visual quality about this game that I do enjoy, it's the interior design, in most of the areas at least. And just maybe I'm anticipating to see what the other boss fight locations are gonna look like, especially Clayface's, because I kinda was a fan of how the Harley Quinn one was looking. There are so many things you can do with that character that could make him stand out as a villain, especially since he can shapeshift. It would make for some really good storytelling if they do it right. If they do it right. Number 4. The Court of Owls. But before I tell you why, I've got a question for y'all. What would y'all think about a Demigah Patreon? I'm thinking about uploading exclusive videos over there that won't be uploaded to YouTube or any other social media, as well as having easier access to talk to y'all in direct messages that aren't so bloated, as well as possibly uploading my YouTube videos there first without the watermark. If dudes want to keep stealing my content, I'ma at least make you pay me. Let me know what else y'all would like to see in the Patreon in the comments below, and while you're it down there, like the video, and subscribe, because I know you forgot to do at least one of the two, Goofy. Thank you. The Court of Owls has got to be one of, if not the most secret operations within comic books. So much to the point that for the longest time, Batman himself was unaware of their existence and power within the city. The devs have been keeping many secrets about the story from their future players, and I think that's the right call, being that the Court of Owls are the villains at hand. Normally, when games hide information or show a lack of gameplay, it's due to a lack of faith in their product. But regardless of mystical leap and mystical bullets, and non-lethal piercing rounds, they haven't been shy, especially recently, to show us gameplays of their project. And that takes balls when this game has been as poorly received as it is. What we see is what we'll get, and whether we like them or not, I highly respect them for that. Now, we ain't gonna touch on the drip in this video. Why, you may ask? Because the second episode of the Gotham Nightly Drip Check will be on this channel soon, that's why. But all I will say is that most of the suits are magnificent, indubitably impeccable. Most of them. Let's put one more point on the list, why don't we? This game's potential is beyond the roof if they just guide it in the right direction. We have the Arkhams, the Kanes, and the Waynes in this game. So who's to say that we won't see Cassandra Cain appear at some point, either within the main story, side quest, future DLC, or even in a Gotham Knights 2? Who's to say that Tim Drake won't become Red Robin while we see Damian Wayne take up his previous mantle? And who's to say that we won't see Astrid Arkham appear as a villain at some point, as the Arkham Knight? No, not Jason Todd, the other Arkham Knight. There are so many paths that a game like this game specifically can take. We have this big behind city with hundreds of years, dozens of characters we could explore. We just need y'all to do it justice, that's all. That's all I'm asking. I support y'all. I bumped my pre-order to the Ultimate Edition of this game last night, so please, don't let us down any further. Anyways, like the video, share it with a friend, because if you made it this far, then I know you feeling me, so your homies will too. Subscribe if for some dumb reason you haven't already, and I'll be seeing you. Take care, in peace.
Baby, let me see some. Okay, too bad. Bitches, going both ways. She gon' do it for these fans. She make it clap like how I do both of my hands.